Who do you want to see perform at the Super Bowl halftime show? Your idea is shared live with Ion and Jersey Joe on the Brew.
So Joel, live out there in Vegas, who do you want to see perform on the Super Bowl halftime show?
So I'm just going to say the Super Bowl halftime show has never been something I've ever been interested in. It's always something we go out in the street and go throw the football for. But this year is probably my preferred show. The only one that could probably top it is my favorite rapper, and that's Ludacris, but he's not performing at it. But this year's show, I just want to say it's a shout out to this year's show. Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Snoop Dogg. Those are good artists. I like all 5 of those artists. So I'm very happy with this. And the only other one that I would compare this to in my lifetime is probably J-Lo and Shakira shaking their asses in 2019 season. That was a pretty good Super Bowl. I was at a bar drunk, just like, yeah. What about you?
You probably already know my answer. You know what song I'll always play in the jukebox around and about at bar, and everybody loves it? No. Strokin' by Clarence Carter. You put that thing up, everybody will love that.
Clarence Carter.
That's not my real answer. You know my favorite band's Imagine Dragons. I think they'd be great at the halftime show. We've seen them at the Stanley Cup play. So I think for a halftime performance, that would be great. As long as we don't have, the weekend like last year spinning around in that box, made everybody sick and kind of freaking people out. As long as we can keep the camera steady and at least half what exciting. That's my choice there. But this year's lineup is actually one of the better ones too. So I'm kind of looking forward to it as well. And I, unlike you, I do like watching a halftime show. It's part of the whole experience. It's part of the fun. And I like the commercials too, except when they play them like weeks ahead of time and give it away. It's part of the event, the experience, and sometimes they give away a little bit too much anymore.
So for the commercials, I just want to make an aside. I respectfully disagree with you, but the commercials, I always make the prediction, my Super Bowl prediction every year is like the commercials. I'll have someone from like the 80s or the 90s coming back that we haven't heard from in a while to rep Pepsi or Doritos. It's like a major brand and someone that old people really like.
Thanks.
Sorry. People enjoy that joke in person at Super Bowl parties every year.
Very, very, very true. Well, you guys have a lot of great suggestions out there, so let's see who you would like to see in the Super Bowl halftime show lineup. Here we go. Aaron says, I think someone like Daft Punk or Marshmello would be fun to watch. Hey, I'll tell you, if you will out the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters out there as part of the halftime show, hey, there you got something. Nostalgia's in too, so that'd be nice.
Showing your age.
Ghostbusters are hot again, and they have that movie that came out this summer, and he's in it again with little ones running around on the shelf. So, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man,
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, more answers. Todd says they need to get Metallica there. This year should be good, though. Rock Guitar says The Doors. Jay City Picks, he says the USC Marching Trojans. First off, Pete puts USC Trojans Marching Band there is great, but I know for a fact that Pete is a Jayhawks fan, but if you watch college football, you get a good marching band, but Super Bowl, I guess you get something more elevated.
Only if they bust out of a giant horse to perform. I'll be cool with it. Live up to the name.
Oh, yeah, nice. There you go. Not the brand of rubbers. It's a Trojan horse.
Yeah, Joe, you made that one dirty. I didn't.
It's a drinking show. We're surrounded by a graphic full of beer. I mean, clearly it's already, where we're at here. More of your suggestions right now. Roll Treat Sweets. He says the Foo Fighters. Hey, that's a good one, the Foo Fighters, because they're always out there fighting Foo for me and you.
They're universally loved. It's not a bad answer.
They're David Letterman's favorite band. They played on his farewell show. They stopped their tour to show up and play in his band. So I play in his final show. So I always thought that was kind of impressive. I like the Foo Fighters.
Joe's a huge Letterman fan, so
love Dave. In fact, I would like to see Letterman commentate during the show. Let him just talk during the whole entire Super Bowl. Give that guy a mic. It will be the most entertaining Super Bowl ever. Everybody, broadcasters, make a note of that. There you go. Okay. Soapbox point taken. More your comments. Bronx Plumbers 46 says, okay, I've been trying to think old school versus new school. I've got Red Hot Chili Peppers. I know they've done it before with Bruno Mars, but this time with Suicide Boy and Ramirez. Definitely not everyone's taste, but I would enjoy that collab immensely. Rudy, he says AC/DC all the way. Angus Young knows how to amp up a crowd anywhere he goes. And I don't think they've performed ever for a Super Bowl halftime show. If Cardi B does a halftime show, I ain't watching football ever again. I gotta make a comment about Cardi B. Her fingernails freak me out. Like, she wears those long fake fingernails, and on a high definition television, I'm scared they're gonna come through the TV and scratch out my retinas. So I don't know, hide the kids.
Yeah. That's kind of funny. Now, I actually would love to see an ACDC show featuring Cardi B, just to mix you guys up.
You know, that would be a pretty good mix. And let me just date myself with my age one more time here. I have a box of AC/DC 8-tracks in the attic back home in Pennsylvania.
Nice.
So, yeah. About, I don't know if they're worth anything, if you can even play them anymore, but rest assured, they're there. If you remember, have you ever played an 8-track in your life, have you?
I have not. The earliest things I can remember are cassettes. And I know that already ages me between, like, the average of some people are younger and they don't know what a VCR is, and some people are older and they're like, oh, well, you guys, you young whippersnappers or whatever the they say.
And finally, Starman says, can we get some classic power ballads back? The shows now just want to be all about social media. I don't care. I just want a good show. Whoever performs, please keep the politics and personal feelings out of it. And sing, don't lip sync. Hey, do you remember who that was on Saturday Night Live a couple years ago? And it was a pop singer who got caught lip syncing. Remember? And she had to like dance around. Lip syncing failed. Don't lip sync the halftime show. Yeah,
that happens a lot, unfortunately. But yeah.
I forget who that is off the top of my head. And if I wasn't live, I could go and Google it right now. But I can't remember who it was. But I think with the lineup that we have for Super Bowl this year, like Snoop Dogg is not going to lip sync. Like he's going to go out there and actually sing. You know, Eminem's going to actually go out there and sing.
Snoop Dogg's a candidate to actually drop an F-bomb on national TV.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg's the one guy out of that 5-person group who I think might just like let it fly.
So what you're saying is this year we got to watch for the F-bombs, not for the boobs.
Yeah, I know we've degraded, but yeah, that's where we're at.
All right, well, there you go. Your answers are locked in, so we're all looking forward to the Super Bowl halftime show coming up here in 2 weeks on NBC. Make sure you tune in. And you want to tune in for more fun, you click that like, subscribe button down below for all the fun here in the Jersey Joe 50 YouTube channel. No Super Bowl copyright material will be here, though, but other fun waiting for you each and every week. And lots of fun. Our last week's show, if you watched the Brew here, we were talking about our best buffalo wing flavors. So if you're not sure what kind of wings you want to serve the Super Bowl this week, go back and watch last week's show because we had a ton of great ideas for you.
For sure. There was a lot of options.
Yeah, there were so many, we had to bounce them to the bottom of the screen. All right, well, once again, thanks for all your great answers. Jersey Joe, and on you, saying thanks for watching. Enjoy your Super Bowl, and we'll see you next time, I hope.
Catch up with last week's episode of The Brew as we talk about the best flavor of wings, besides buffalo.